Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I got a new package from Amazon with a nice Lord of the Rings Rings of Power packaging case. So this is a very special package because it is something that I'm going to add to my Trackmaster collection for the first time ever. Now I'm going to open it up really quickly so I can show you. So we're just going to cut it. Oop, oh, don't want no sneak peeks. Alright, and with a final fanfare and applause, we have the special first time ever owned Trackmaster push-along Edward. That's right, folks. This Edward, as you can see in my hands right here, is the first time ever that I have owned a Trackmaster form of Edward, whether it be push-along or the regular Trackmaster versions or take-along or whatever. This is the first ever Edward that I now own in my collection. So I'm going to open him up, I'm going to review him, and I'm going to show you what my final thoughts and opinions are for Edward. Alrighty folks, here he is in his spectacular fashion, brand new out of the packaging Edward. Now, first glance, I absolutely love this Edward. For the first time that I've now owned him in my collection, I think for a push-along model, he is a fantastic looking little model. Now, the first thing I want to do is review his side. So, as you can tell, he has a really long and really wide running board right here, like all across his front. Like you'll see even like right here in the front. Look at the amount of space that is on this running board all throughout. It's just crazy how much like space is put there. And then for the first thing, his face looks nice, you know, that kind, welcoming face that he usually has throughout the entirety of Thomas and Friends. And then, yeah, if we take a look more at the side, we can see that his tender, while it is small, is still a good looking detailed tender. Now, of course, he doesn't have the two smaller wheels that would go in the front, because those wouldn't really work for the track, so you only have to do 3 configured wheels on each side. But I think it honestly looks good. Looking at the tender, you can see that there's a lot of coal detail, and it actually is a little bumpy, so that's nice. I like the bumpy coal detail. And of course, the shiny cab, that smooth finish. His whole metallic body is very, very nice to the touch. So then if we take a look at the side, it's the same exact thing, of course. And for the back side, there are no buffer detailing on there, which is something I'm kind of surprised by, but then again, not really. And then if we look at the front, he doesn't have any painted buffers, but he does have the buffer detail there, so that's cool. And yeah, overall, I really do like this Edward. You know, like I said in the beginning and throughout the video, this is my first time in the entirety of the history of me collecting Trackmaster that I'm finally owning an Edward. So now I can proudly say that I own a partial, almost completed collection of the entire steam engines from Thomas number 1 all the way to like number 12 Emily, and so on and so forth. But yeah, this is definitely a very, very, it's a very desired and very accepted, you know, engine. And I'm very happy, I should say, I have a very happy expression that I now own this Edward, that I can make a ton of remakes with him, I can make a ton of funny clips with him, I can make a lot of things with him and the other push-along engines I have. So I'm definitely going to add him into my collection very soon. And I have a lot of videos planned. I have a collection video planned. I have a couple remakes from the earlier seasons 1, 2, and 3, and so far and beyond planned. And I have a couple more things that I'm going to go into detail later on, including a brand new name change for the channel, which is going to be called Thomas the Trackmaster. That name change will occur this Friday, so look out for that, as long as a detailed description and such and so forth. But I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for taking the time and looking at this Edward model in his entire glory and splendid form. And like I said, I'm very happy to have him on my collection. I hope you guys have had an enjoyable time watching the video. I'll see you in the next ones. And as always, take care and peace.